Let's just hope you guys out there haven't had to deal with the UK weather. Half of us are going around with stripy bits where they've got pink and whatever, and half of us are sweating, and most of us just want to stab something. Hi and welcome back to the Polymer Clay channel. So today I'm going to show you a technique that I've recently learned. Now this technique has been going for a few years, but I've kind of scoured Pinterest just recently and I found a few things I really want to try, and this is one of them. So I've got some foils here. Now these are nail foils. So for these wonderful nail artists out there, this is what they use. And it's really cool because they are kind of holographic. They've got all sorts of designs on them. These ones are all sparkly and holographic looking, as I said. I mean, look at this one, for example. Ooh, look at that. So I have got a whole bunch of these things to try out today on a glass jar. Now, I don't make jewellery very often. I don't really enjoy it. However, I like making things that you can store things in. So that's my thing, but I'm going to show you a different technique, what to do with it, and how to cover a really cool looking jar. I have also got another technique that I want to show you today, and I did a similar one a little while ago, and that is using these. Now these are print screens. I absolutely love them. They're brilliant when it comes to using mica powders, and they come out with such a cool design. So I'm going to use both of these designs today and show you how to make a cool design on a storage pot. So here we go. Thanks for watching the tutorial. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now. So here we go. Here is the finished piece. So I'm just going to twirl it round first of all so you can see how it looks in its full glory. So I did 3 of these sort of big flowers. So one's there, and one is there. So when I was doing these, when I popped them on, I just decided that it was too plain and I wanted to add a bit more detail. So I went round it with the silk screens and then I thought, well, okay, so it's got purple on it, but you couldn't really see the purple. So I added the silver layer. And with that, it was really, really powdery. Now, even with the ones that I use that are really high pigmented, they're really good. I found that it was just really dusty. And when I went to go and gloss it, it smudged some of it, which I'm not very happy about. However, the overall design of it went actually quite well. So it's got the foils on the flower there, and they have stood out quite well, but the actual foil part, the holographic bit that I wanted to highlight, isn't actually there. You can't see it so well. So next time I think I'm going to have to part bake it, or at least heat cure it or something like that, so that the technique can show through. I haven't actually mastered this one yet, but this is what I like about my channel. I try it out and then at the end I'll tell you how I did and what I liked about it and what I didn't. And with this one I think it's kind of more me than anything else. However, the whole thing is actually still really, really pretty. It's still very unusual and very different, and it's great for storage. So this is how you use foil transfers, mica powder and silk screens. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. So it's currently 29 degrees in this room, so let's hope this goes really quick. Hi and welcome back to the Polymer Clay channel. So as I said in my intro, and this is still my intro, but the other intro is boiling in here and I might just dive. Has anyone got a fan? I need a fan, I need a fan. I need a fan. Stop. I don't know if I like that. That was all bit that was all bit bitty. Can I make something of that? I still think I'm a little bit low sugar. Always a little bit low sugar.